go, I think. Well, we just going eftersom. Esekatka. Where do you even put this garbage hero? I actually don't know. Just put it in the middle of the pack. It is a garbage carry. It's a mediocre, quote-unquote, utility. I don't know, dude. You get the staff, you can have a free kill on every 20-second cooldown. But nobody builds it that way. So, yeah, that's... whatever. In the middle of the garbage, I guess. Easy F tier. Keeper of the Forest. What a piece of garbage. You can press ultimate, and then you can be a melee creep for what? 2 minutes? Great. What a... yeah, you're a melee creep. Great. Apex. Slightly less of a melee creep. How much less? I don't know. A melee creep that can do damage sometimes. Yeah. War Chief. I actually don't know about this hero. It's a melee creep. It can kinda do damage. Its ultimate is okay if you have a team that actually have abilities that does something. Has a shit tier single target heal. I don't know, dude. Better than Apex, that's for sure. How much better? I don't know. Worse than Andro, so I guess just do like this. Sapphire. Now, this is awesome, dude. Cause... oh yeah, I should probably mention. This is just very subjective garbage. Based on my personal experiences with a bunch of midwars games. And let me tell you, this hero, I don't know, it is very special. Because if there's one thing we have learned is that people love playing a guilty dogshit heroes because they are so brain dead that even a moron can play them. And everybody's wet dream is to play their agility dogshit carry, get 6 slotted and auto-attack down mid, and hope you either win or you lose. Wow. That seems to be everybody's wet dream when playing this game mode. And let me tell you, Sapphire, it is not good for that. It is pure trash. It's a hero that gets countered by a what? 150 gold item. You play against this hero, all you need to do is have one player buy a hatchet. And then you have, what, 2/3 of countered it. You need to hit the big ass boulder once, throw a hatchet on it, and all that is needed from the remaining one of your 4 other players is either throw a hatchet or auto attack it as well. Wow. What a great ability. Oh, and it feeds 50 gold. That is great. What else about this hero? You can use your ultimate, and it's completely, I'd say 9 out of 10 times when I see this ultimate being used, it does absolutely nothing. That is the best case scenario with ultimate. But in most cases, actually, it actually just, it's a detriment to your team. Well, to the Sapphire's team. It is just pure trash. What a garbage hero. Countered by 150 gold and Just do more harm than good to your team. Wow. Wow. Golden Veil. This hero, I don't know why people play it. It is like what? Some ghetto-ass bounty hunter? And all I do is ask myself, would I play bounty hunter in midwars? Nope. I guess it's better than keeper, but that's like saying it's better than pure shit. It's just like 99% shit. Wow. Great. Key. This hero. Where would I put this? It's probably better than these two. Is it much better? Because it's basically like the quote-unquote hard counter to everybody's wet dream. It shits on professional agility heroes. So, yeah. I don't know. It's annoying. Does a decent amount of damage. But, to be honest, I think the hero is fucking garble. But I'd still have that over a fucking Sapphire, that's for sure. I don't even know what this hero is called. It is so trash. What is it called? Not the Grinex. Dude, I don't even know. Samplar, yeah. This hero gets countered by what? What does it cost? What is the item called? Arcane Bomb, it's like what? 2000 gold item or something. Makes the hero, yeah, irredeemably garbage. So I guess it's slightly better than Keeper. Keeper has a ultimate that you have to quote-unquote invest more money to quote-unquote counter. And that's only for yourself, like, I don't know, like BKB, Shrunken, or Geo, or, I don't know, Sand Scepter, I guess. But that is for one player. Yay. Actually, yeah, I don't know. It is better than Keeper, I guess. Because it has a quote, I guess, wall. Technically a wall that can set up free kills on people that have great positioning. Wow. Other than that, pure shit. It has abilities, unlike Keeper, who is just a big melee creep with ultimate. But yeah, not much better. Dark Lady, melee creep. Do I even have to say anything else? Melee creep with a silence, I guess. Wow. Yeah. And also, the best part about this, melee creep with a silence, and it's a agility carry. Wow. That certainly makes the hero even more garbage. Voodoo Jester. I don't know. I just never know what to do with this hero. It is like a RNG fiesta. It can either be the best hero in the game, basically. Nah, that's a stretch. But when you see those ridiculous fucking bounces, can be good on the Kaski. Other than that, I'd say it's at best like average, mediocre. I think I'd rather have a Andro than a Voodoo Jester. No, actually I would Jester above Andro. Simply because everyone on their shit Andro is the professional agility carries. Wow, I love agility and I love carries. Great, wow. Amazing, dude. War Beast. A melee creep that can summon more melee creeps that gives more XP and gold to the enemy team. And the ultimate is a haste rune. Wow. Phenomenal. Sand Wraith. It's a melee creep, that's for sure. At least, unlike the F tier heroes, at least this one, you can press an ability that cancels blinks, I guess. So, yeah, it doesn't require any brain to do that. Oh look, something is happening and they have at least one blink. Let me press my ultimate. Wow, I disabled their blink. What a great play. That's about it, what the hero can do. Yeah. That is pretty trash. And now, I think the first actual quote-unquote good hero on the list.
420 blue.
Mutade jag inte fittan? Chas på Aurora. Dö. Fuck dig. Hello? What the fuck? Hur är det där inte mutat? Vittu satana!
DFGFDG.
What the fuck är det där? Nu är jag riktigt tilt. Horspel. Vittu satana! Ja. Det är bara sådär då. Det är bara jag som hör det. Wait. Eller? Nu då? Vad händer? Jag är tilt. Nice. Slynliv. Muted. Nice. Okej. Vad sa vi nu? BH. Useful hero. Yeah. Has a pretty much global range stun. Can block people off. Doesn't require any brain to use. S tier maybe? A or S tier? Actually don't know yet. It's a simple hero. You get the staff and yeah, requires no brain to play. Can do damage or just go for utility and actually do useful stuff. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't require much to play that hero. Next, Accursed. I don't know what to do with that one. It's a melee creep that can dispel debuffs. And a little bit of healing. It is pretty abysmal, in my opinion. But where? Better than these, for sure. In this tier, maybe? Yeah, I think so. It is, I guess, just meh. You'd rather have it than any of these heroes. Doesn't require much brain to play, and it's a cook hero. Wow. Amazing. Wild Soul. It's a range creep that can summon a bear that gives the team more gold. Enemy team more gold and XP. Wow. I love melee creeps. Oh yeah, wait. And he has the ability. He can be both a range creep and a melee creep. Wow. What a phenomenal character. I'd really love to have that one on my team. Wow. Zephyr. A melee creep. I love melee creeps. What can it do? It has a ghost. Wow. I don't know. F tier? Probably. I think I'd rather have Zephyr than a Keeper of the Forest. Yeah. What a piece of garbage. Nomad. Another melee creep. But it's a melee creep that can be invisible. And it can make other creeps invisible as well. Wow! Up to the F tier you go. Completely useless hero. Wow. Pharaoh. What a... What a interesting hero. It can buy Spell Sunder and press a what? 10-second cooldown. AoE. That's about it. And it's great against bots. But the hero is literally useless if 1 out of 5 players on the enemy team buys a Tablet of Command. Wow, amazing. So what? 2.3k gold to make a hero literally useless, or is it just 2k? Wow. That is not very good at all. Pharaoh is supposed to do what? Ult someone, isolate them, and just bully them, or help bully them. And it's countered by a Tablet of Command. Wow. Somewhere down here? Yeah, I think so. Or actually, I'd rather have a Pharaoh than a Sapphire. Even though it's a melee creep. But it gives vision, that's good. What else? Madman. It's a, once again, Invis melee creep. But it's a bit faster. Less cooldown. And it has a slow. Yeah, that's about it. Slightly better melee creep, I guess. Wow, amazing. DS. Cook hero. It is... I don't know. Pretty fucking garbo. It doesn't heal very much. It doesn't prevent people from dying very much. Its ultimate is pretty garbo. Its so-called stun is pretty garbo. It's a range hero, that's about it. I actually don't know. Would I rather have a DS than a cursed? If it's played by any retarded player, I'd say probably yeah. Simply because the fact it's a range hero. But if you have someone who can press a shield on someone who gets CC'd or anything, I think it would be better with an accursed. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Speaking of melee creeps. Dude, we have so many Invis melee creeps. Look at this. Let's see. At least this melee creep can D-ward. Wow. That's about it. Great. Wow. DS just fucks with commits. Eh. It's still pretty tragically garbo. Not så lika dåligt som William brukar göra. Oh no, feels bad man. Liv död eller liv är död for now. Next, Defiler. I don't know. Somewhere around here, I'd say. Not entirely sure. It has a nuke. Has a silence. AKA cook ability. Its ultimate can at least pressure tower. Yeah. Probably around there for now. Because just getting towers is criminally underrated. I don't know why people don't understand it. You what? Raise people's death timer by like what? 3.5 seconds or something? And you get more map control. Yeah. Should maybe rate it even higher, to be honest. Simply because can pressure tower. I don't know. Let's just keep it there for now. Rampage. Well, like, look at these heroes. They all have something in common. It's just creeps. I mean, at least Rampage can... you can hate on someone. So that should make it better than a keeper. You can charge them 24/7 and you can kidnap them. And it's a melee creep. So... yeah. Probably around here. Slither counter. Pog. Yeah. Confirmed Slither counter. Rampage. Yep. Devil. Everyone loves their hooker. And you know what? I do not. Because every single game that has a hooker is just a fucking slugfest of people jerking off behind towers. Wow, amazing. Such gameplay. Much excitement. Wow. But regardless, I don't know. Boring to play against, boring to play with. Kinda boring to play as well, to be honest. So, I don't know. In terms of strength, I guess somewhere around here. I actually don't know. Just put it there for now, I guess. But it's so boring to play both with and against because, as I said, like literally nothing happens in the games. It's just a fucking slugfest. Next, Tempest. This hero has something in common with these. It's a creep. But, unlike these, he can use a stun, and it's pretty much a range hero, so... maybe somewhere around here? Yeah, just because of the fact it kinda has a stun, it can kinda zone an area, and it's range. But still, pure trash. Iai and Blacksmith. Holy fuck. I don't know why, but people love this hero.
But William, it can be really funny because if you buy staff and you get lots of attack speed and you get to run up to someone and stand AFK on top of them for 10 seconds and attack them, you can kill them with the multicast and they can't do anything if you attack them and you have decent RNG. Wow. Wow. Imagine playing a hero and you need what? A net worth of like 30k. To do what? Run up to someone, and if you're just kinda lucky, they can't really do anything. Wow. It's a melee creep with a stun. So... yeah. What a great hero. I don't know why everyone plays it. Like the past, I don't know, 100 games, it has been in like a third of them or something. And I, for the love of me, don't understand why. It is so trash. Yeah, but you can buff your agility carry, so he can run fast and attack super fast.
Wow, amazing. But still, where would I put this piece of garbage? I'd rather have a Blacksmith than Sapphire. Than a Pharaoh? No, I don't think so. I think Pharaoh's vision, just giving vision, is way better than a fucking dogshit Blacksmith. Älskar Blacksmith self-pog. Oh no. Oh no, and here we come to the literal worst offender of the entire list. Oh no. Slither. Oh my god. I despise this piece of trash hero. I hate it so much. Every single game I have it on my team. You see level 1 wards being spammed constantly. At the 5-minute mark, the dude has gave away like 500 gold, 500 XP. Just with wards alone.
Yeah, but the wards are great if you get them to level 4 and then you build a wall, then you can play tower defense.
Wow. Amazing. Can you mute Mike? I can fuck your mom. Look at this. Wha-bam. Wow. Huh. Amazing. This hero, holy shit, it is so fucking trash. I never want it on my team. It is garbage. And it's pure cancer to play against. Not because of the fact of the wars, but you get the spell sunder and you press either one ability or one auto attack on someone. And they have the spell sunder debuff for what? 20 seconds is just ridiculous. It is so fucking cancer, but holy fuck, I never want it on my team. I'd rather have a Sapphire. Holy fuck. The fact that every single one of these sliders I play with, every time I have one on my team, level 1 wards, and just constantly spam it. Every time I play against it, I don't see a single one using level 1 ward, feeding away golden XP on every cooldown. I just don't get it. It's a fucking conspiracy. No doubt about it. Ay, 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 ay. Ophelia. I think there's only one place up. You go down here with your friends. Imagine Ophelia. It's like a keeper of the forest, but instead of using root on enemy players, you can sometimes heal your players. Wow. Fantastic. You're a ranged creep that can heal, what, once every 2 minutes? Wow, great. Amazing. And here we have another one. Magebane. It has something in common with all these heroes. It's a creep. Great. Wish I could have more of those.
But William, it's actually a very good counter against a heroes with
Man, no, it's trash. Stop. You're in denial. Stop. Thank you. Yeah, Asia. It's like it's a cook hero. But unlike these two, it gets hard counter by what? A 2,300 gold item. So yeah, I'd rather have it than a dogshit Sapphire, I think. Blacksmith? No, I'd rather have a Blacksmith. At least it can stun. Yeah, something like this. It is a trash hero. But William, you can give someone a BKB, yeah? And later on we're gonna run into Predator, a hero that has a built-in BKB. And my god, is that hero great. Yeah, we're gonna find out how great it is soon TM. Electrician. It's a melee creep that can hold someone for a really long time if the enemy team doesn't do anything on you. Great. And it gets shit on by a what? Nullifier? Wow. It's like a rampage that relies on mana. Actually, it can purge something. So I think it's, whoa, come here you. Better than a rampage. Still a melee creep. Tort, wow. Another actually useful hero. Has a AoE stun. Lots of AoE. Decent amount of damage overall. And you build it quite tanky so it can actually do stuff. Wow, great. Oh look, a useful hero. How good is it? S tier? Maybe. Maybe. I actually don't know. Better than be he? Nah. Maybe just do this. I don't know. I think be he's in most cases better than Tort. But Tort obviously has more damage and more quote-unquote carry potential, but he can do more if your team is not a bunch of incompetent morons. A he is better. But if your team is a bunch of incompetent morons, Tort is better. So actually, yeah, your team is always gonna be a bunch of incompetent morons. I sold myself. Good job. Puppet Master. This hero has something in common with all these heroes. It's a creep. How much of a creep is it? Slightly better than Ophelia, I guess. Dude, look at this. Now we're talking. It's like a... Whoa. Top of the food chain. Well, top of the shit chain. Good job. Wow. Congratulations. Ay, ay, ay. Glacius. I don't know. I wanna say it's not as garbage as a bunch of stuff, but honestly, it's pretty bad. It has a little bit of utility at least. What is the aura like? A bit of mana regen, and I think it gives max mana. So yeah. It's better than these, all of these for sure. Here somewhere maybe. I think I'd rather have Glacius than... I think... Yeah, probably... Here somewhere? I think I'd rather have a Glacius than a Yerasia. Because a bad Yerasia will lose you a game. A bad Glacius can still do something. Like, you can accidentally get value from your ultimate. You can accidentally get value from the stuff you do. But on Yerasia, if you're bad, you don't really get accidental value by using a bad ultimate or a fucking dog shit, what do you call it, repel. Like, holy shit. Yeah, pure garbage. Arachna. It's a well, actually it's not a melee creep. Although, judging from the games I played, in most cases, it actually is a melee creep. It loves being in melee range. I don't know why. It's a brain dead hero. You can use your spider on someone. Great. Wow, great. Slow them. Wow. And what else? Yeah. It's agility. Wow. That just makes it so much worse. Yeah, I think I'd rather have a Tempest than a Arachna. What a piece of garbage. What can it do? I don't even know what the staff does on it. I've seen it like a handful of times and it doesn't seem to do anything. It's a single target range hero that does like nothing. Well, single target my ass. It's like a auto attacking with... What can it do? Take less magic damage. And the aura, I don't even know what the fuck it does these days. It doesn't give true shot. That's about all I know. Wow, great. What else? the only redeeming quality is like it is so brain dead to play that you can it requires the enemy team to get more than one sheep stick on you. That's like about it. Wow. What a phenomenal hero. Ay 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 ay. It has no HP, like it's just bad. Hellbringer. Where do we put this? It's better than Tempest, that's for sure. It has like a global range on his ultimate. Maybe somewhere here? And it can pressure towers with, like if you ever win a fight when you use ultimate, you can get some tower damage. I do really value pressuring tower, so probably somewhere around here. Its other abilities is just meh. Yeah, just put it there for now, I guess. Simply because of the fact, like, the ultimate is so brain dead, and if you take a fight with it, well, if you win a fight with it, you can pressure tower. Other than that, meh. Meh. Just meh. Legionnaire. This hero has something in common with a lot of heroes. But on the bright side, it can almost do something if you get a blink. So, it's above these. Maybe even above here. Yes, somewhere here. Tragic. Now, we're talking. Yep, beast mode indeed. Pred. What a misunderstood character. Everybody uses dogshit skins on this character. It has only one skin, and it's the one that goes like this. No running! Beast mode! Armor at maximum! That's literally all there is to it. For that skin alone, it goes from a melee creep with magic immune to a melee creep with magic immune, but... Yeah, I think I'd rather have a dogshit Pred than a dogshit Arachna. Or wait, do I? Yeah. But that's like saying you rather have horse shit than cow shit. Wow. Like the hero is just bad. You buy a bola spike, and you put it, as soon as he jumps on someone, you put it on him. Wow. It's a hero that can leap on someone, have magic immune, and then he gets to run away because he gets instantly disarmed. Wow, great. Nice hero. But it can at least shout, Beast mode, beast mode, beast mode, armor at maximum. Yep, that's it. Great hero. Pyro. Yeah, has to be somewhere around here-ish. I don't know, like, we have nothing in A or B tier. I don't know. Probably need to do some more configuration when we have more heroes everywhere. But actually, I think I put this hero above these heroes, at least. Simply because it has a stun. It has an AoE stun, to be honest. And yeah. Yeah, I think I'd rather have that than a Voodoo Jester. Maybe just do this. Something like this. But maybe that is too high. I don't know. I'd rather have a Pyro than a Voodoo Jester. Because a Pyro is not RNG. Yep, that's about it. Stun with alt of GG. Ah, the alt is pretty meh. It's good if you wanna hate on someone, that's about it. But most people use it like this. Oh, look! We have used 700 ability on someone who's chain stunned for 60 seconds and has 10 HP. Oh boy, I sure hope this guy doesn't run away from us. Better use ultimate. Click. Kronos. This has something in common with a lot of heroes. It's a melee creep, but I think it goes in the tier above melee creeps, to be honest. Simply because you can do some, I don't know, most bare-bone basic shit. You press ultimate and then someone else use like any ability in the ultimate. Wow. But it has a 2-minute cooldown. But it's also hard counter than, for example, Keycroft Forest. Just don't group up. I think Nah, not that high. No. I don't know. Somewhere around here, I think. I think it's worse than Apex, to be honest, because Apex can at least do some damage without this dogshit ult. Most often stun your entire team with a miss hiding tower. Well, and miss their hiding tower. DPS scares. Yeah. I don't know. It's pretty bad, but it's not as bad as these heroes that are literally just creeps. This is a creep that can win you fights if you just use a mediocre ultimate, and using a mediocre ultimate that has a AoE of like the entire screen, it's not that hard. So yeah. Picniculans. A melee creep that can fly. Well, it can jump. Wow. I don't know. It has to go somewhere around here, I'd say. It's just bad. Yeah, worse than Kronos. Probably worse than that. Yeah, I don't know. I think I rather take a Picniculans over a Sandwraith. But I rather have a this dog shit hero over a Picniculans. So yeah, this seems okay. But William, it can give minus armor. Yes. What a great thing to have. Just walk into melee range to use your ability. It has like actually 450 cast range. Yeah, great. But you get vision. So that's something. Wow. Pure trash. You pretty much need a blink on the hero to function. Because your leap is so slow. And the AoE on the stun is so garbage. It is just pure trash. Yeah. Madicken. It's a melee creep that can turn into a range creep. But it has a quote-unquote nuke. And its ultimate is a little bit of CC. So I guess it has to go... Do I rather have a... No, I think I'd rather have a Pred than this piece of garbage. So yeah. I think I'd rather have a Kronos as well. But yeah. Something like this, I guess. I don't know. Pure tragic. Ai. Witch Slayer. Squishy. No armor. Mana drain, dude. I don't know why, but in the games I play, I see so many people stand there and bot out with their mana drain. I don't know why. What a useless ability in midwars. Holy shit. The best thing about that ability is taking null stones. That's about it. Wow, great. Yeah, I don't know. It's worse than a pyro.
But William, what if they have a super strong carry? You need lots of CC.
Yeah, that's true. But I'd say, how many games goes down to quote-unquote
carry?
From my experience, out of, let's say, 100 games, how many comes down to not having
carry?
1, maybe 2? I don't know. So yeah, it's AoE stun, that's about it. And it's not the best of them, but it has to be higher than these. Probably. Yeah, ish, I think. Forsaken Archer. Let's see. A brain dead hero. You need one item to actually do something. A nullifier blade. And then you just A-click on the ground, that's about it. You can use your ultimate. So I don't know. It's kinda good. Also very brain dead. But also, I don't fucking want it on my team. But still. I don't know. For what it is, probably somewhere around here. It is so brain dead. It's fine. Oh boy, now we're talking. Engineer. Dude, I can't stop laughing. Every single game I see an engineer, it's just... they get their level 1 mines and they just chuck them and yeet them everywhere and it's completely useless. It is so trash. Oh my god. It has a mediocre AoE stun. It has a slow. The ultimate is kinda good. Sometimes. It can be useful. But honestly, just because of the fact everyone runs around with their dogshit mines and buy their, I don't know, spell charge and God knows what piece of trash they buy, it is just... it's so bad. I think I'd rather have a pred than an NG. Yeah, I'd rather have a pred than an NG. That says a lot. If people would stop jerking off with their dogshit mines, that has, like, I don't know, the past, what, 10 games where there has been an NG, I think I've seen, like, 1 kill that had, quote-unquote, any form of impact with their mines. Wow. Great. And they all pick him because of that reason as well.
I'm gonna use mines. I'm gonna be teaches. Wow.
It is so bad. Countered by 100 gold item. Great. Deadwood. It's a melee creep that can immobilize people. And you can punch them. Wow. I think I'd rather have it than a picnic lance. I think I'd rather have it than an NG. Probably over a pred. Or a Tempest? I don't know. No. I think I think I'd rather have a Deadwood than Tempest. Because the fact that this hero can, quote-unquote, kinda do something more often. You have more chances to do something, to have impact. But yeah, it's pretty garble. Zipper. My man Zipper. What to say? You can shoot Saki rockets. And you cannot buy staff. and be literally a OMX bot, or you can buy staff and make the hero acceptable. That's about it. If you get a staff on the hero, it's kinda usable, but it's still pretty garbo. I don't know. I think I'd rather have it than these heroes though. Probably above this. Yeah. And this. Probably this. Probably this. I think I'd rather have a Dog Slayer than a Zipper. Yeah. A tier Orsaki wants to know your location. A tier Orsaki wants to know your location. Dude, he can come at me all he wants. All I can expect is seeing some rockets flying a couple of billion miles away. No problem. Oh no. Here we have Bubbles. This hero is so bad. It is garbage. It is useless. I hate this hero. I hate having it on my team. It is so bad. Dude, I'm just speechless. Dude, I think I'd rather have a Puppet Master than Bubbles. Nah. Dude, where do we draw the line? A Bubbles above Legionnaire. Above Malkin? I think I'd rather have a Kronos than Bubbles. What a piece of garbage. Yeah, I don't know. It is just garbage. Doesn't do any damage. Its so-called CC is trash. It is so easily countered. What else? Best case scenario is like you can bait out easily outbaitable abilities with it. That's about the most thing you can do with it. Wow. Great. Yeah, I don't know. It is just garbage. I hate it. Don't ever want it on my team. It's so trash. Fade. In the melee creeps category, but it has a stun. Yeah, melee creep category. I don't know why people try to build this here to some type of auto attack garbage. They buy twin blades and like, I don't know. I've seen Rift Charge, I've seen what? I think that's about it. Twin blades and Rift Charge is what I see from this hero. It is so bad. I think I'd rather take it than a Bubbles. Do I take it over a NG? I mean, since it's mine NGs we're talking about, probably. Above an Arachna. I mean, it's a range creep. And you know what range creep can do? They can sometimes attack wards. Yeah. But Fade, Aura. I don't know, it's so bad. Ay. But William, it has AoE stun. Yeah, that people cannot land for the life of them. Valkyrie, oh my god, I despise this hero. It is so bad. I think it's worse than Bubbles. I'd rather have a Sandwraith than Valkyrie. I'd rather have a Puppet Master than Valkyrie. I'd rather have a Rampage than Valkyrie. I'd rather have a Scout than Valkyrie. Probably even Madman as well. Because you know what? At least Madman forces people to buy Blue Wards or Dust from the get-go. Yeah, same with this. Here we go. This hero is so bad. How everyone plays it, it is so garbage. They stand in spawn and they throw arrows. Listen to this. This is what the hero does. Your team plays 4 versus 5 until the Valkyrie hits an arrow. And they do what? Like 20% arrow accuracy. So 80% of the game you play 4 versus 5. And when they hit an arrow 20% of the time, it does a little bit of damage and stuns someone. So then your team is playing 4 versus 4 and they have received like what? A little bit of damage from nowhere. Wow, great. It is so bad. No, dude, I think no, honestly. I'd rather have a Mage Bane on my team than a Valkyrie. What a piece of garbage. Get rid of this piece of shit. It is so bad. Everyone is... They stand in the middle of fucking nowhere. Throws an arrow, does nothing. Wait, what is the cooldown? 10, 15, 20 seconds? I don't even know. They throw another one. It does nothing. Like, you can't tell the difference between a game where someone leaves or when someone has a Valkyrie. Like, there is no difference. One team has one less player. That's about it.
But William, you can buy staff and then if you hit an arrow you can use Starfall.
Wow. What a great ability. You spend 4,200 gold to be able to do 300 more damage. At least. Wow, at least. Wow, great. Wow. Yeah. Wow, just get rid of this hero. It is so bad. Every game. People love this hero. I don't know why. It is so bad. It's so boring to play with. Every time I see it on the enemy team, I am so happy. Like, honestly, yeah, I'm pretty sure I can't place anything lower than that. It is so bad. Like, every one of these F-tier heroes, it pretty much has to have a tier of its own. It's so bad. Every time I see it on the enemy team, I'm so happy. I don't get happy if I see any of these other heroes on the enemy team. But I get so happy when I see a Valkyrie. It is so bad. Every time I see it, I'm like, oh, thank God it's not on my team. Because if you ever tab out and you hear Valkyrie, you're like, oh, no, 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 no. Not on my team. Please, for the love of God. And when you see it on the enemy team, you have the biggest sigh of relief. Wow. Dodged that bullet. Thank Jesus. Wow, great. I'd rather have a lever than a Valkyrie. It is irredeemably bad. Get rid of it. Please. Don't ever play it in my games. Actually, you can. As long as you're on the enemy team. Play it how much you want. It is so garbage. Play it how much you want. It would make me so happy. When you're on the enemy team. Thank you. Thumbs up. Great job. Great hero. Wow, nice. Balfagor. Wow. It has a nice skin. More heat. Wait, what else does it say? Oh, too many cookies. Yeah, Cookie Madon. Cookie Mador. It's like, I don't know. I'd say probably somewhere around here. It can silence. That's about it. But if you get the staff ulti, you can do a lot of damage. That's about it. And the ultimate actually doesn't have that long of a cooldown. Probably here. But you need to spend, what, 4.2k gold. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Simple to use, you just press a button. But William, it has cooldown. Yeah, and then you press, what is it, W of every cooldown. That's about it, until you have it. Great. Yeah, Gauntlet. This hero. I'm probably gonna sell it a bit on the short side. I want to put it like somewhere around here, because I think it's garbage, but it has one. Actually, it has like 1.5 redeeming factors. It is 1, since people love to play their carry. Wow, carry. You can just go and auto-attack them with your passive, and it's so stupid. They can't move, they can't attack, they can't do anything. And it has a hook. So I'm probably gonna put it maybe here. I don't know. If it wasn't for the fact that everyone loves to play their agility auto dog shit carries, I probably would put it in E tier. I think it's really bad. But just because of the fact alone, people love their dog shit agility heroes and like to auto attack. It has a passive that shits on auto attacking character, and you can just press ultimate on what BKBs and stuff. Doesn't require too much brain. Yeah. Yeah. But as said, if it wasn't for the fact that people love their agility dogshit heroes, it would probably go in E tier. So, I'm being big generous. Unlike Valkyrie, what a piece of garbage. Here we go, a melee creep, but it has a AoE stun. That's about it. I'm pretty sure I would actually... Nah. This is like a consistent melee creep, but it can have impact. But it doesn't have like the big spike potential. Like, you can't do anything fancy. You yeet a stun and that's about it. Actually, I think it's worse than Pred, to be honest. Simply because Pred can just press his retardation button that requires people to buy a Bola spike. I think I'd rather have a Hammer Storm than a Arachna. Yeah. But I'd rather have a Pred than a Hammer Storm. Yeah. Ugh. Ay. Invis creep, yeah. This melee creep. That is Invis. Let's see. I think I'd rather have it than a Puppet Master. Yeah. I think I'd rather have it than these heroes. Where do I draw the line? It is bad, but let's find out. I'd rather have it than a Bubbles. Yeah. So, here we go. It kinda forces the enemy team to buy Blue Wards. Wow, great. They get to waste 100 gold. That's one, quote unquote, I guess, positive. Because if they don't spend 100 gold, it can get a little bit more value. Wow. And it can, and it's AoE silence. That's about it. But people don't use it that way. They just go for their agility auto attack dog shit with their backstab and pounce and do so much damage. At level 4, at level 3 they use their what? Backstab and pounce and does 90 damage. Wow, great. That's much better than a AoE silence, right? No. Nope. That's about all it does. A AoE silence that gives enemy team a chance to miss. Yep. But William, the Bubbles. What about Bubbles? He has a AoE silence. Yeah, he does. And he has to go into the entire enemy team to use it on a squishy hero. Yeah, but you have take cover. Yeah, wow. What an uncounterable ability. Great. Yeah. I rather have a Nighthound than Bubbles. But then again, people love to buy their Codex. Wow, then I can be epic trolley kill stealer XD on Nighthound. So I don't know. Nah. Just the silence alone makes it better than those garbage heroes. But meh. It's still abysmally bad. What else? Swiftblade. A melee creep that can be magic immune, so kinda like a pred, except you're never going to get to run up to someone. So up into the F tier you go. Where would we put this? I'd rather have a rampage, yeah. I think I have this up. Nah. Scout can D-ward. He can. I say he can, not saying he will. No, I think the shit invis heroes are better, simply because the fact the enemy team needs to buy something for 100 gold against them. Something like this, I guess. What a piece of garbage.
Yeah, but you can have counterattack. What if they have 5 agility carries and they all auto-attack you? Then you can press counterattack. Wow.
Wow, great. Fantastic. And here we have another melee creep. Instead of having a melee creep with a magic immune and you get to run up to people, you now have a melee creep with a twist. Melee creep that can put silence on someone and then hopefully run up on them and auto-attack them. Great. But yeah, I think I'd rather have a Blood Hunter than a Swiftblade, because it actually has the not aura, what is it called? The passive. So you get the vision on what? People that have half HP. Wow. That's something. But yeah, piece of garbage. Wow. Tundra. It's above F tier, but it can spam the charge. I think I'd rather have a Tundra than an NG. But I'd rather have a Fade than a Tundra. I mean, if it wasn't for the fact that people go their shit minds and just keep using that piece of garbage on every cooldown and get 0 value out of it in like 9 out of 10 games, I would probably rate NG higher, but they don't, so I'd rather have a Tundra. Spam your charge and press ultimate. Doesn't require much brain, and you can press it through BKBs. Wow, great. Good job, I guess. Wow. Next, Gluddy. Here we go. This pretty good hero. But everyone just go for,
guys, I'm gonna be the big boy damage carry. I'm gonna go max flagellation and I'm gonna use my whip and it's gonna do so much.
when you have 0 items, you have 0 level, 0 everything. It is so bad. But when you get your, what, level 4 showdown, it is pretty fucking good. The ultimate is really good. Low cooldown, and it gives what? 50% damage reduction. That is like what? Against everything. That is so good. It is. You don't even have to land it on enemy players. You just need to hit the buff on like what? 2 or 3 players in your team. That is good enough. And as I said, it is really good. And Pitfall. Yeah. Real long range. Stun and a slow. It is pretty fucking good. And eventually, once you get some levels and you have maxed out your showdown Pitfall, you can do some serious amount of damage, although it's really RNG. But yeah, I'd say it's pretty fucking good. It's better than C tier. I don't know where in B tier, maybe even A tier, to be honest. I think I'd rather have a Gluddy than a Defiler. Let's put him at the top of the food chain in B tier for now. Simply because, like, it's just good. Good stun. A little bit hard to land with no setup, I guess, but against bots, it's not too bad. I mean, you have your showdown to pretty much ensure it, but then again, as I said, people don't max it. They go for the whip, so you can whip them, wow! And instead of getting free kills, you get to do a little bit of damage, wow! Great, but yeah. And the ultimate, spammable. Low cooldown, really good. Don't care about the damage, but yeah. And also it does a mini stun as well, so yeah, it's pretty fucking good. Oh boy, here we go. Dr. Nullstone, as we like to call him. Dr. Nullstone. It is abysmal. Like, ever since I came back to this game, this hero is so bad. Like, they have completely butchered this hero. With the alt, nerf, change, whatever the fuck you wanna call it.
But William, in 1 out of 75 billion scenarios,
he's better now. Wow, great. Great. It is just bad. You can't do anything until level 6. You can shit on the ground, great. That does nothing. Actually, it gives vision. It's a range creep. Yeah, I don't know, it's just bad. It's great against... if you can make it out of the first, what? Up until level 6. Then it goes from being completely useless to just kinda useless. So yeah. But still. I think I'm probably gonna put it a little bit higher than I should. Simply because of the fact, if someone just picks the arrow and is garbage, but all it does is buy like one useful item, like a sheep or a hellflower or something. And as we all know, everyone loves their
agility carries.
And all you do is just jump and CC one player. That's like the best case scenario with hero. Great. You can kinda CC someone, prevent one player from kinda playing. Wow, great. It is just bad. I rather have these heroes, yeah, for sure. Probably even an Apex, yeah. Probably even a Kronos. Not a Nighthound though. I rather have a Kronos than a Doctor. Yeah. It is just garbage. People buy Gnome's Wisdom and like first item Nullstone and Spell Charge and God knows what the fuck on this hero. It's so bad. Now we're in the what? Brain dead territory. I don't know where to put this. Maybe B tier? No, I think it has to go above. I think top of A tier, simply because of the fact you can slow siege a tower when people sit behind it. That's about it. But it is so easily to shit on this hero. So easy.
But William, he has so far range. How will you ever get in range of him? He can just run away.
Yeah, but people have no spatial awareness, no map, no game sense, no anything. They're so bad. They're just a range creep with slightly more range than other range creep. And they use ultimate. Like, I don't know. The hero is... it's good for brain dead people. I'll give you that one. What do you have to do? A click on the ground. Press a flare once in a while, and if nothing is happening in the game, you can do some damage on towers. Wow, great. And you can kill steal. Wow. I don't know why they gave the hero True Strike aura. I don't get that. But yeah. It is good for brain dead people, but very easy to farm. I'll tell you that. All you need is to have one competent player on one somewhat useful hero. And then the flint will have 0 impact. Great. Wow. Now what? Wretched Hag. I don't know. It is bad, but kinda good. I don't know where to put this. Before they nerfed it, when the staff was what, like 30-second cooldown ultimate, it was, I don't know, okay. I'd say probably I have it above a gauntlet, but now, I don't know. It's annoying. It's, I don't know. It has a bit of AoE. It's good against blink daggers, especially if you buy a Sunder. Other than that, meh. It's a range hero, so I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'd say take it above any of these heroes. Yeah. So somewhere around here, I don't know. I'd rather have it than a auto agility carry, auto attacker. I think I'd rather have it than a blacksmith. Because all the blacksmith is gonna go their fucking attack speed, run in and feed and be useless build. Yeah. Probably have it above a Yerasia as well. A Glacius, yeah. Pharaoh. I don't know. Pharaoh can give vision and hate on people. This one, I don't know. Probably even above Shipper as well. Because on Shipper you pretty much need staff. On this hero you don't really need staff. And it's... yeah. I think I even have it above a Witch Layer, to be honest. Actually, nah. I think above Shipper. But Shipper has a bit more utility. But it pretty much needs to have a staff to have noticeable impact. Does this look right? I actually don't know. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. If it was the old hag with like 30-second cooldown Bat Blast, it probably would be somewhere around here. Probably. Ish. Yeah. Bomb. I don't know, dude. I think there is pretty garbo. What can you do with a hero? It does a little bit of damage. That's about it. The stun is, at best, sometimes useful. But William, you can toss it on teammates. Yeah, great. The slow is trash. The ultimate, if you have lots of setup, it can be good. That's about it. I'd say it's pretty abysmal. It does a decent amount of damage, but it's a range hero. So I think... nah, I think it goes somewhere around here. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I think somewhere around... no, I think I'd rather have a bomb than a sapphire. But I don't know if I'd rather have a bomb than a blacksmith. Yeah, I think something-ish like this is fine. Moraxus. Melee creep with a stun, like Picniculans, but is more tanky. And he can eat abilities with his, what is it, W? So, I don't know. I think it's acceptable. Like, all you need is a blink, and you can have a bit of impact. It's never gonna be good, but it's never gonna be that bad. Amoraxus with Blink probably outperforms in terms of utility. Balfagor with Staff. Yeah. Yeah. And as said, you can either intentionally eat impactful abilities with this W, or you can unintentionally eat real impactful stuff with it. So, yeah. I'd say it's something like that looks pretty okay. I think I'd rather have this garbage than that, but holy shit. Dude, I fucking hate this slither. Myrm. It's a fish. It's a range creep with a stun? Well, like 1.5 stun. Should go above these for sure. Somewhere around here. I don't know. If it wasn't for the fact people try to build their attack speed carry dogshit build, I'd probably rate it a bit higher. Like, I don't know. If people would just go utility on this hero, I would rate it probably way much higher. But it's probably around here somewhere. Unlike Zipper, you don't need a staff. Probably here. I think I'd rather have a fish than Witch Layer. Yeah, something like this. Maybe even better. Yeah. I think something like this. I don't know. People try to go their attack speed carry fish, and it's. I don't think I ever seen it been impactful when they go that shit build. Next, Dampier. It's a... Oh shit, I just remember. I forgot to mention something. You know how I say stuff about creeps, melee creeps, range creep, agility, auto attack bots and stuff like that? I failed to mention. People love lifesteal. I don't know why. Because they buy lifesteal when their character does like what? 80 damage. 80 damage. They buy lifesteal. Let's do some quick math. Do you want to see how good lifesteal is? Look at this. You do 80 damage. And then you have what? 15% lifesteal. Times 0.15. This is just a Helm of Dominator. Or whatever the fuck it's called. Whispering Helm. You steal 12 life per hit. But William, 12 life, that's not too bad. You're right. That's not too bad. But we forgot a key little detail. You know armor. Let's say they have some mitigation as well. Now, let's just say you have what? 20% mitigation. That shouldn't be too much armor. Times 0.8. Nice. You're 80 damage. Character, you steal almost 10 life per hit! Great! Imagine! You buy a Whispering Helm for what? 2k. And you need to attack what? Around 25 times in a fight to have as much HP as a Beast Heart. Wow! Wow! Lifesteal! Wow! Wow! Imagine attacking 25 times in a fight to get as much value as a Beast Heart. Wow! Wouldn't that just be phenomenal? And this hero, Dampier, he gives that as an aura. Wow! You get lifesteal. Dude, I fucking love lifesteal. It is so great. My favorite build on every hero, unironically, obviously, is the... Dude, my throat is getting fucked. My favorite build is obviously Lightning Squirt into Lifesteal. Imagine you attack super fast and you do 70 auto attack damage and then you lifesteal like 8 life per hit. Oh my god, that's the fucking dream, man. Wow. And this hero, it goes in the melee creep tier. I think it's even worse than these heroes, simply because of the fact even though this hero can do damage with abilities, these heroes forces dust slash revelation. This hero is just, you jump in and most of the time just feed and be garbage. These heroes don't jump in, and they require you to, well, the enemy team to buy a little bit of detection. Great. Yeah, it's a melee creep with a dog shit aura. Great, wow. Empath, this hero is so bad. I don't know why people play it. It is so bad. I hate it. What does it do? It has life regen aura. That's okay. It's like a, what? Free refreshing ornament. Yeah, that's okay. You have a wall that is, at best, okay. Then what? You have a life drain that is, it is pretty fucking abysmal. Not gonna lie. It can get purged and what? Sand sceptered and all that shit. And you don't get like pretty much any value from it in most cases. It's pretty abysmal. And your ultimate. Oh boy, do I hate this ultimate. It is so bad.
But William, imagine if you play on a guild carry and then you have an empath jumping into you. Oh my god, you're gonna be attacking so fast and do so much auto-attack damage, and then when you have your life steal, you go from like stealing 8 life per hit, and then you have an empath in you and you steal like 11 life per hit. Oh my god, it's gonna be insane. Wow.
That's true, except one little detail. And that is, there's some really simple item that just prevents people from playing the game. Such as Hex, Sheepstick, Bola Spike, or what else? Stuff, abilities in the game. And you know what? If you sit inside of someone, your team has 4 characters that you have to deal with. That is 1 less. So what happens if Mr.
Agility auto-attack carry?
What happens when he gets sheepsticked or CC'd or anything? Now you have 2 heroes that does absolutely nothing for the price of 1 ability. Great! Imagine getting 2 sheeps for free when you buy a sheepstick. Wouldn't that be awesome? Dude, I would love that. Buy a sheepstick, get 1 for free. Wow! That sounds great! Dude, the hero is just useless. It's so bad. You CC 1 hero, and you get double the effect, basically.
Yeah, but the empath can still use abilities.
Then do what? The abilities she has is useless when she's inside someone.
Yeah, but she can buy items and...
Wow, great. Imagine if you buy a sheepstick and you sit inside someone. And then your so-called carry gets CC'd by someone. What are you gonna do when they can't do anything? They can't move, you can't reach anything useful.
Yeah, but you can sheepstick the one who sheepsticked you, yeah?
And then what? The rest of his team is still gonna fuck your mom. Great. I hate this hero. I think it's pure trash. I don't want it on my team. It is so bad. I think I'd rather have a pred. Yeah. Think I'd rather have a NG. Nah. Just because of the fact the aura is at least useful against spam. That's about it. I think it's on the Arachna tier. I think I'd rather have a Hammerstorm than that piece of garbage. I hate it. It's so bad. I hate it.
Yeah, but William, if she buys staff and sit inside someone, they get the staff as well.
Great. So, what you're saying is you pick a hero and you buy a staff. So you pick a hero, you spend 4,200 gold for the hero to make one hero slightly less dog shit. And then for most of the game you're completely useless. Great. When you can pick any other hero, you can buy a staff and then add what? 2,300 gold and buy a legacy. And you have a better effect. Because you still have 5 heroes instead of 4 heroes.
Yeah, but Mr. Agil.
Fuck you, it's bad. It's garbage. I can say with confidence, I have never lost a game because of the enemy team had an empath. And that was the quote-unquote difference maker. Never. I have lost a bunch of games because I've had, well, I wouldn't say a bunch, but I have lost games when we had an empath because of the fact it's a hero that doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything. It's an aura. That's about it. It's a range creep with an aura and can sometimes wall. Wow. Boy, I hate that hero. What's next? Dude, I need to get some water soon. Aluna. I don't know. Where do I put it? Probably top of E tier. Yeah, probably. It has a little bit of CC. It's a little bit hard kill sometimes. It has a little bit of nuke and a little bit of global presence. Yeah, I don't know. People build a hero like an auto attacker and I think it's fucking garbage, but whatever. It's annoying in the early game to play against because when she presses the Q, you have like 0 attack speed. Wow, great. It is pretty fucking abysmal. But hey, being the best of a shit category, still being the best at something, great. I don't know. It's just, at best, a mediocre pile of garbage. Now, Karkian, Mr. Karkian, Mr. Clippis, Mr. Claw, Mr. Claw. It can be a play. It can make plays when it gets a blink. Is it good? No. Can it make big plays? Absolutely. But it's pretty fucking abysmal for the most of the game, not gonna lie. But, I don't know. Probably somewhere in E tier. I'd say a little bit better than Pred. Because it can make plays. I'd say probably here, to be honest. Actually, nah. I think just the fact that being a range hero is better than... Nah. I mean, in general, I think dog shit Aluna is gonna be better than a dog shit Kraken. So yeah, yeah, sure, dude. Tremble. This easy as foot here somewhere. It feeds gold, so it's pretty low on the list. It feeds gold. Probably Mage Bane is a little bit better than those, simply because it doesn't feed gold. I'd say same with this. There we go. Wait. Yeah. Somewhere here. This hero feeds gold with mounts. This hero feeds gold with what is it called? The bear. This feeds gold with dogs. This feeds gold with creeps if it takes them. But it's like optional feeding with gold with these two at least, unlike pretty much these, so yeah. Garbage. Hey! Our first permaban hero. Great! This hero is so stupid. It requires 0 brain. You buy a spell sunder and you press Q off cooldown. It doesn't matter what the fuck else you do. That is enough to be double S tier, the best hero. Well, one of the best heroes in the game mode. It is so brain dead. Like, I don't have words. Just as I said, the fact alone, just getting a spell sunder, pressing Q off cooldown, that's enough. But to make it one of the best heroes. But there's more. Of course there's more. You can D-ward. You can make the enemy team not have any vision. They can't have blue wards. They can't have anything on the map. You have full control over the map with this hero. It is so fucking oppressive to play against. It is pure cancer. And what else? Does the enemy team have a blink? Well, too bad. You can disable it from anywhere you are on the map. You just press 1 out of what? 3 abilities.
But William, how does the other abilities
cancel it? Other than your ultimate. You have your passive and you have your fucking retarded spells under. Great. You can prevent someone from blinking for an eternity with the zero. It is so retarded. It does so much damage. You get the spells under, you press R, and you do like what? 40% of the enemy team's HP. Pretty much regardless during any stage of the game with just one item. And you can buy more items that gives you more damage. Wow! And the only thing you need to do with this hero is not feed. Just don't frontline with this hero and it's impossible not to have impact. It is so brain dead hero. It is so fucking oppressive to play against. Pure cancer. As I said, you can't have wards against it. You can't do you can barely use blinks against it. Yeah, oh, dude, I fucking hate this hero. I despise it. Oh, I fucking hate it so much. And it does just a ridiculous amount of damage. Especially with the change they did to Grimoire of Power recently. Well, recently, it's like a couple of months ago, but still. In this old-ass garbage game, that is pretty fucking recently, in my opinion. Now, next hero. It's a hero that relies on split pushing and trees. And there are lots of trees and lots of lanes to split push in this game mode. And yeah, so it's a easy creep. Yeah, I think I rather have these heroes. Because as said, just the warding part alone makes them better than this piece of garbage. It is abysmally bad. It is. It's an agility. It's a range hero. And it's Mr. Carry. Wow, great. It's just bad. Nothing to see here. Now what? Sukaboos. It is like... I'd say it's a ghetto version of Valkyrie. But instead of standing on the other side of the map and playing 4 vs 5, it's like you stand on the same part of the map as other players. And you sometimes disable someone. And then you don't do anything yourself. So it's like a Valkyrie, but instead of standing on the other side of the map, you're standing with the other players. Great, wow. Yeah, I guess. It's a range hero. I still think I'd rather take a fucking dogshit rampage. Because the sleep as well, it can screw over your team. Actually, no. Nah, I'm gonna put it down simply because of the sleep can screw over your team. Flux. I don't know. Lots of people love this hero. Can't feed if you don't leave well. Yeah, that's true for Valkyrie. I don't know about Flux. I think I underestimate it. But I also don't. I underestimate it, but other people, they overestimate it, because you can do the wombo combo with ultimates. Yeah, sure you can. But do you know what happens when your entire team relies on you doing a wombo combo? The first fight, you do not do a successful wombo combo, you lose the game. But if you pick it in a normal circumstance where it's not that, let's do the wombo combo, it's acceptable, maybe? I think it's like probably better than these, but at the bottom here somewhere. I think I'd rather have it than that, but yeah, probably over a Blacksmith. Probably over a Iai, over this one, over this one. Yeah, I think that looks kinda right. I'd say if it's a epic wombo combo, I would put it way lower. But in general, where it's just, you just pick it, and in whatever comp, it's meh. I think I underestimate it in those situations, to be honest, but I think I overestimate it. No, wait, other people overestimate it. It's like, the wombo combo asset. I think it's garbage. Next. I think this hero is, I don't know, people think this is a permaban and whatever. It's so hard to play against. You need one item, costs 2,300 gold, called Sand Scepter, and this hero is pretty fucking useless. I don't know. I think it's probably above these, because it requires someone to buy an item to counter it, and it requires them to use the item at appropriate times. So it's probably somewhere above these. But as soon as someone gets a Sand Scepter and use it properly, this hero just plummets down. It becomes almost unusable at that point. Vem du pratar om? Martyr. It has like 1.25 abilities or something. Basically, your only ability is Guardian Angel. That is the only good thing you have. And you can't do anything with the hero as soon as they buy a Sand Scepter. So yeah, it's usable against bots that don't know how to play the game. Sure, it's a cook hero. It's boring as fuck to play with. It's boring to fuck to play against, but can be good, but very easily counterable. Next, Ra. Amun-Ra. It's a melee creep. It's a melee creep with a stun that does damage on himself. I don't know. I think I'd rather take a Amun-Ra than Rampage. No, I actually don't. Ra above Scout in F tier. I think that's pretty appropriate. It's a melee creep that just ints, but it has a stun. Actually, it's a little bit harder to feed with the hero because of the ultimate, but garbage. Next, Parasite. Yeah, it's just like other heroes, it's a melee creep that can feed more gold. Great. But it has a slow, I guess. I think it's above Keeper, I think. Because it can do stuff. Well, I say do stuff. It can slow someone on off cooldown. And it has a short cooldown, unlike Keeper, who can't do anything except press R every once in a while. Great, wow. But William, you can deny creeps. True. Wow. Yeah. Next, Emerald Warden. I don't know. I might need to get some water. Emerald Warden, let's think about it. What can you do with a hero? It's an agility character. And people loves to play their agility dog shit and buy their lifesteal. I hate it. So already from that, I'm probably gonna rank it way lower than it actually is, to be honest. But I just think it's garbage. It gets countered by a 100 gold item. That's like the only redeeming factor it can have. Okay against melee heroes when you shit out traps everywhere. Great. That's about it. Only redeeming quality. Yeah, but it can silence and it has a great ultimate that is passive. It's garbage. Refueled. Let's see. Emerald Warden, where do we put it? As I said, it's at best okay against melee heroes. That's about it. But as I said, because everyone loves their agility dogshit carries with lifesteal, I'm probably gonna put it somewhere around the bottom. I think it's probably better than Aluna. I don't know how much better. Probably better than Sapphire, simply because they need to have some blue wards. Yeah, that looks okay. I'd rather have a Blacksmith or a Bomb than Emerald Warden. I'd rather have a Warden than Sapphire. Yeah. Yikes. What's next? Revenant. Where do I put this? I don't know. I think there is garbage. Pure trash. It likes... doesn't do any damage, doesn't have any utility, doesn't have CC. I don't know, I think it's pure trash. I haven't seen a single game being won or lost because of a Revenant. It's a range hero. You can make people invis, great. Probably somewhere here in F tier, above the invis heroes, because you can make other people invis, I guess, great. Yeah, I think I'd rather have a Puppet Master than that piece of garbage. Do I rather have a Rampage? I think so. I think it's just abysmally bad. No, I even rather have a Raw. Because it has, yeah. I think it's just trash. Have a Legion. Tvi! Next, Monkey Kong, Monkey King. It's a run it down hero. Melee hero that just runs it down. I think it's better than F tier, but that's not saying a lot. I think I'd rather have a Monkey King than a Dr. Plusor, yeah. But not over a Gronos. Yeah, that looks okay. Because the Monkey King can at least displace people, he can do a bit of damage. Unlike Dr. Plusor. Yeah. Next, Armadillo, Armadillo, Charmadillo. It's a brain dead hero, not gonna lie. It gets pretty easily countered, but also it's probably one of the easiest heroes to snowball with. Like, if you just get 1 or 2 kills early on, or you get some solo XP or something, so you get a little bit of, like, if you get a little bit of XP, out-level some people, or just one item, that can be enough to just snowball you out of the game, pretty much. So, yeah, I don't know. People love to run around near Sorgat or near the creep camp against this hero. I don't for the life of me know why. Oh look, a hero that needs infinite distance, infinite time to scale infinitely. Let's give it to him. Great! I can't see what could possibly go wrong when we play into a hero's strength. Great, smart, wow, good job. But if people just, as long as both tier 1 towers are up, it's not that impactful. Because you don't, like, have the time or space to do infinite damage with that hero. So yeah, I don't know. It's probably better than all the C tier characters, because it's so simple, it's so brain dead, and it can snowball so hard. Probably, we're in B tier. I'd say probably above Pyro, way above Hellbringer. Wait, no, I think Hellbringer needs to go down. Something like this, yeah. Probably better than Defiler. I don't think better than Glady. Actually, nah, I think it's actually better than Glady. Maybe even in A tier, probably, because like it requires no brain, and it can be such a snowball. I don't think many heroes snowball harder than Armadoon. But it's also pretty easy to counter, but I don't know. Maybe even top of A tier, to be honest. I don't think S tier. But I think I'd rather have an Armadon than a fucking dogshit Flint. Nah, I think the Flint is better, simply because of the fact he can pressure a tower. I think I value that like a lot, yeah. Under Flint, above FA. That seems acceptable. Yeah. Alright, next. Moon Queen. Wow. It's a range creep that has melee range. Has a single target nuke. It has an ultimate that meh. I think it has good night vision. That's something. Vision is important. Yeah, I think it's like probably somewhere in the F tier, but where? I think I'd rather have a Rampage than Moon Queen. But I think I'd rather have a Moon Queen than a Ra, simply because of the fact it's easily spammable. And it's a little bit harder to feed with Moon Queen. Yeah. Ish. I'm still not 100% sure of everything. But, yeah. Next, Gravekeeper. Probably an E tier. I don't know where though. I'd rather have a Gravekeeper. No, yeah, rather the Grave than a Bubbles. Rather Grave than a Doctor. Probably above Kronos. Probably above Apex. I wanna say above NG. I think I'm valuing NG a little bit too low. Simply because of the fact that everyone goes their fucking dogshit minds. Yeah. Let's just... Nah. It's a list based off my experience, so yeah. With all the dogshit mines I've seen, I'd rather have a Gravekeeper, yeah. Probably above a Tundra as well. Probably above a Fade as well. Probably above an Arachna. Because this can kinda push. It has, like, kind of a stun. It can kinda do a bit of damage, like burst. I'd say it's better than Ampath, yeah. Probably not better than Hammerstorm. Actually, yeah. Because you have more... What do you call it? You have more potential for making something useful. But Hammerstorm can still... Yeah. Yeah, I think Gravekeeper above Hammer seems okay. I think still a retarded Pred is better than that. Simply because, as I said, like, it is so brain dead. And if they can't buy a Bola Spike, yeah, Pred is better. Yeah, and he has Beast Mode. I'm putting a lot of emphasis on the Beast Mode and armor at maximum. Next, Magnus. I think it's bad, but also good. People who play it are bad. But the hero, simply the fact you're a kinda hard kill character, you force enemy to spam blue wards and dust, and you have a really good stun. Actually not really good, but pretty good. But it's also easy to feed with the character. And the ultimate is pretty garbage. And you kinda need a blink. Dude, I don't know. Top of D tier maybe? Maybe even in C tier. Yeah, I think I'd rather have Magnus than any of the D tier characters. In C tier though. I don't know. I don't think it goes up to B tier. I think I'd rather have a Magnus than Martyr, to be honest. Because then you can be actually proactive. I kinda wanna put it in B tier. Yeah, dude, actually fuck it. Singapore. That is true, you can't... It's a melee hero, but the stun is... I don't know. Even the worst players can hit a huge stun that can literally win the game with that hero. And as said, you're not tanky, but you're kinda hard to kill, because you can disjoint stuff, you can bait abilities, and you force enemy team to buy blue wards and dust. So, I think it's... I don't know. I kinda wanna put it higher in B tier. But it's like... If it wasn't because it was if it was a range hero and not a melee, it would probably go up to maybe even S tier, to be honest. Probably. Let's put him at bottom of B tier for now. It seems okay. I think Glad is better, yeah. Yeah. If Mag didn't have what? such a weak ultimate, or wasn't that reliant on blink, or was a little bit more tanky or something, or had a lower cooldown on ult or something, I don't know. It would probably go a long way, making it even better, but it's fine. Pretty good hero. Next, Drunken Master. I don't know, I think there is garbage. I haven't seen a single game being won because of the hero. Not a single game has been... Well, lots of game has been lost because of the hero, because it's useless, but I haven't seen it win a single game, so... Somewhere in F tier, probably. Yeah, I think I'd rather have Mr. Invis characters than a Drunken. I think I'd rather have a Succubus. Yeah. Seems garbage. Now, here we go. Pearl. I honestly don't know what to do with this hero. It is so good, but people are so bad with it. I don't know. Yeah, it's just a retardedly good cook character, so it has to go above all the cooks. It goes better than C, that's for sure. How good in B? I think it's probably... I think it's better than the it's not best case scenario, I think it's better than Gluddy. Like, it's way better than Gluddy, but you can't be well, you can be, but it's not that good with a hero like that. You can't really be proactive with a hero. You can... Yeah, but you can buy blink and push people into you and then jump out. Well, you can. But as soon as you do that and dies or something like that, you are actively just throwing. The hero is... It's so good. You have your Q. It's what? Basically a... What is the item called? It's basically a Sand Scepter. And Sand Scepter is really good, as we have said. With some heroes literally becomes unusable after a 2300 gold item. So yeah, that's good. You can displace people with it. That is really good. And I think it also cancels like channeling abilities and shit like that. It's like a get them in a stun, so that's good. You have a heal. The heal is okay, it's not that good. It's probably the weakest of her abilities, to be honest. It's a range hero, and the ultimate is so retardedly brain dead good, it is stupid. You just press it, nobody takes any damage, and yeah, it displaces people. It is so good. It requires no brain to do a good Pearl ultimate. Oh look, we are taking damage, press ultimate. Oh look, we're about to take damage, press ultimate. Oh look, we are getting chased, cancel. Like, I don't know, it's just so brain dead. If it wasn't for the fact that it's like a reactive character, I would probably put it way above, way up higher. But simply because of the fact you're a reactive character and you just chill until you can do something. It's like enemy team needs to play into you for you to do something. If they don't, you don't really do anything. So yeah, does damage too, right? I don't know, maybe, but as I said, I think it's probably the weakest of her abilities. Having a purge is so stupidly good, and it slows a bit, but yeah, just having the purge is really good. Displacing people, really good, and it's, I think, a mini stun and the ultimate, so brain dead. Yeah, high B tier. As I said, if it wasn't for the fact that you pretty much have to play the Sharactive just reactively, it would be probably S tier. maybe even SS tier. I think it's really good, but yeah. Next, Grinex. That's a easy F tier with the Invis characters. I think it's better than Madman because it has a stun. That's about it. Yeah, there we go. Easy F tier. Lodestone. I don't know what to make of this hero. It has a stun, great. It has a passive that reduces a lot of damage, so you feed a bit less, great. But then you also have two suicide abilities as well, so I don't know. Does a lot of damage, but also hard to get good value from the alt as well, so I don't know. I think I'd say it's a worse Ra, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, probably worse than Revenant, but better than the Invis characters. Yeah, I'd say that's a F tier. It's a melee creep that have suicide abilities. Yeah,
but William, if they have 5 tanks, melee tanks, and you use your ultimate and they all stand AFK on you, and then you explode it, your team can do lots of damage.
True. And how often does that happen? Especially when
everyone picks agility characters and they switch their agility auto-attack and
yep. So not very often, so garbage. Next, Bushwhack. It's agility. It's a creep. It's useless. It's a range creep with a, like, what, 0.6 or something second slow. Great, wow. That's a... I'd say it's slightly better than the agility Invis characters. Simply because of the fact it's a range. Probably better than Lodestone. Because it doesn't suicide that much. Well, people do, but in theory, you shouldn't. Better than Revenant, probably. Better than Ra. I'd say I'd rather have a Ra than Bushwhack. What a piece of garbage.
But William, you can take the
what's it called? Transmutanstein and Sorgat really early. It's a really good. Wow.
You need lifesteal. And then you
stand there for 60 hours. Great, wow. Next, Moa. Now we're talking about some brain-dead characters. Where do I put this Moa of Arms? Buys True Vision. True Vision. Don't know. The hero is garbage. Don't care. Never played it. Never will. It's garbage. Next, Moa. Where do I put this? It's such a retardedly brain-dead character. It has to go in S tier. Yeah. It's better than the A tier heroes. Even though Flint can pressure towers consistently, but the Moa spikes when he pressures tower is just, he just demolished them. I think I still think Tort is better, yeah. He, I don't know. In general, yeah. Yeah. In S tier, I guess. The hero is so brain dead. Someone buys you a staff, you have it literally, you have boots and nothing else, and you do, I don't even know, you do so much damage. It's so stupid. You press ultimate and you kill everything. But also, it's agility dogshit hero, so it's so easy to play against. You buy a bola spike or a sheep and the hero is useless. Great, wow. But yeah. It can be a siege machine. That's about it. It's brain dead. It is so brain dead hero. It has a single target stun, great. The gas put on the ground, it's annoying as fuck. Yeah, I don't know. I'd say it's worse than Behe. But William, you sometimes ban Moa, but you never ban Behe. This is true. Because it's so fucking boring to play against. Boring to play with as well. And unlike lots of other heroes, have lost/won a lot of games because of that hero. Because, as I said, like, if that hero wins one fight when it has a staff and it has ulti up, like, you win in 2 seconds. It's so fucking stupid. I hate that hero. It's so retarded. And as I said, it requires 0 brain. You press R 2 times, and then you A-click on the ground. And then you hope for the best. Like, any moron can do that. Rhapsody. Next. A cook hero. I'd say it's way better than Martyr. Probably better than Magnus. Nah. It's in B tier. Pretty sure. I don't know how good. Where do we put it? I'd say... Yeah, I'd say it's above Magnus for sure. Also above Pyro, yeah. Above Defiler, sure. I think it's worse than... Well, I don't know. Rhapsody and Pearl. I don't know. I'd say Pearl is more consistent, but Rhapsody can probably have higher peaks, to be honest. But also lower lows. Yeah. It's just a good hero. I don't know what to say. The Q is... the stun is the weakest of the abilities for sure. The passive is strong. The W is strong. The ultimate can win games. So yeah. Very good hero. Yeah. Actually, I don't know. Yeah, I think the only reason Glad is higher than those is because you can be proactive with that hero. And you don't play like a cook and just sit and chill. Yep. Next, Drill-X. What is it even called? I don't even know what it's called. Geomancer. I just call him Drill-X. It is better than the F tier heroes. Where in E tier does it go? Probably better than a Luna? Is it better than a Luna? No, because you feed more with it. So I'd say it's like... Yeah, you can have less impact than a Kraken. Well, less peak. Probably there, I guess. Actually, yeah, it's a range hero. I think it's better than Moraxus, but worse than Karken. Simply because the Karken has a bigger peak. But Drill-X can consistently probably be better. Yeah, by that merit it should be higher. Nah. Well, you can't... You can see a Kraken win you a game. I don't think I ever seen a Drill-X win any game. Yeah. So for that reason, Kraken has to be higher. Even though Drill-X is a range character. but still, as I said, yeah, you can feed with. Next, Midas. I think I underestimate this hero, to be honest. Maybe even top of D tier. Maybe even C. I don't know. I think I underestimate it. If I put it in D tier. Do I rather have a fish or a Midas? I think I'd rather have a Midas. C tier. I think I even have it rather than a DS. Because as I said, it's proactive. You can make plays with it. You can't really do that with DS. And yeah. Better than Martyr though. Yeah, because you don't get countered by a... Your hero doesn't become useless from a Sand Scepter. Dude, this is actually surprising. I'd rather have a... Yeah, top of C tier. Maybe even should go into B tier. I mean, that's still pretty good. Never thought of it that way, to be honest. Yeah, just the fact that you can be proactive with a hero. It's kinda hard to feed with it. He does a bit of damage, he can heal a bit. Yeah. Top of C tier seems like a good place. Next, Berserker. That's a F tier. I don't know where. Worse than Invis characters for sure, yeah. Worse than Succubus. No, I think it's better than Succubus because Succubus can just straight up grief you. Yeah. What a piece of garbage. Wow. Next, Plague Rider. Better than E tier, that's for sure. What about D? I don't know. I think among the top in D tier. I think I'd rather have a Gauntlet than Plague. But I think I'd rather have a Plague than Witch. Yeah. Maybe actually Plague should be higher. Yeah, I actually think so. Because a staff ulti, I have seen that win so many fights. While these other stuff, I haven't really seen them win a fight that hard. Winning games, that's another thing, but winning fight is towards the right direction. I think I'd rather have the Cook heroes than a Plague, but bottom of the C tier seems okay-ish. Interesting. Next, Cthulhu. Elephant. Feeder. Well, at least you can feed and you do a little bit of damage on enemy team when they attack you. It's probably better than F tier. But we're in E tier. I think it's better than... Nah. I think it's worse than Pred, simply because of the fact it literally runs it down so much. Probably worse than Empath. Probably worse than Arachna, because, as I said, it feeds so much. I think it's better than Fade, though. That seems fine. Nah. Yeah. I think that's okay. Next, Solomon. That's a F tier. I don't know where in F tier. It's probably slightly better than the people that can feed creeps. That's not saying a lot. Next, Prisoner. Better than Gauntlet, that's for sure. So probably in C tier. but where? Probably better than DS. I'd rather have a prisoner than whatever the fuck that hero is called. Key. I think I'd rather have it than Andro as well. Above Voodoo as well. Hellbringer probably. Probably above Martyr as well. Yeah. Above Midas probably. Above Magnus. Yeah, probably. Above Pyro, also probably. Above Defiler. Probably. I don't think I would have it above a Rhapsody. It is more proactive. Well, proactive and proactive. You yeet a hook and you hit something sometimes. Nah. I think I'd rather have a Rhapsody or a Pearl than that. Yeah. Middle of B tier. Seems okay. Yeah. That seems suitable. Next, Sir Blazington. It's a melee creep with a little bit of range. Somewhere in F tier. It doesn't force Invis wards. Better than Berserker, sure. There we go. Piece of garbage. Next, Draconis. This hero is, I think it's pure garbage. What you do is you buy one ward and you block the camp and it's useless. Somewhere in E tier. I'd rather have a Tempest than Draconis. I'd rather have a Pred. I'd rather have an Arachna. I'd rather have a Fade. I'd rather have a Mining Engie that's useless. I have it above a Legionnaire. I have it above a Golden Veil. Yeah. Actually, I'd rather have it above a Bubbles. Yeah. I have it above a Doctor. I think I'd rather have a Monkey King. Nah. Monkey King feeds too much. Yeah, I think above Monkey King but below Kronos seems to be a reasonable place for Dorgon. Dude, my fucking throat is about to give up. Next, Monarch. This, just like, what is it called? Martyr, gets countered by a 2300 gold item. But it has an ultimate that is pretty good. It has a Silence Immobilize. That's pretty good. It has to be higher than Martyr. Yeah. Do I take this above Midas? I actually don't know. I'm just gonna keep it at the top of C tier. I might take it above Midas. Maybe. I don't know, to be honest. Above Martyr for sure. Next, Cersei. I think this hero is garbage. I've never lost a game because of this hero. Well, yeah, I've never lost because it was on the enemy team. Because of that hero, I've never won because we had it. Best case scenario of this hero is what? The enemy team has what? A character that buys every single aura in the game and you just make copies of it. That's the best case scenario. Wow. Piece of garbage. Probably better than Puppet, but probably better than Sandwraith. Above Legionnaire, probably. Golden Veil, probably. Above Bubbles, no. I'd rather have a Bubbles. Yeah. Piece of garbage. Next, Clanks. You know what I say about agility. I love them. They buy their Thunderclaw and they buy their Lifesteal and they do... Yesterday, I think it was yesterday, we had Clanks. Steamboot, Whispering Helm and Thunderclaw. He was hitting to, I think it was 78 damage. No, I think, yeah, 76 to 78 damage. And he had his lifesteal. His average hit was 77. Let's just do what? This calculation again. 77 times 0.15. 11.55, and then what? 20% damage reduction from armor. Doesn't seem unreasonable. Times 0.8. Wow. Stealing 9.24 life per hit. Great. Wow. I don't know. The here is garbage. Best case scenario, it gives a little bit of vision. It can slow, that's about it. I don't know. I'd rather have a Kronos. I'd rather have a Draconis. I'd rather have a Monkey King. I'd rather have a Doctor. There we go. Under Doctor, in front of Nighthound. What a piece of trash. Next, Doge. Doge. Gemini, as Pallet would say. Gemini. It's a melee creep that feeds. So probably around Dampier. I think above Dampier. Because Dampier's lifesteal aura can suck ass. Fuck lifesteal in this game. Next, Salforis. Lord Salfisk. I don't know. F tier. Maybe even above F tier. Yeah, I think above F tier. I'd rather have it than Sandwraith. Rather than Picniculum. Nah, yeah, probably. Probably above. Nah, I think I'd rather have Golden Veil. I think I'd rather have Legio. Under Legio, yeah. I'd rather have a Legio than a Salfisk. I need to make coffee. Get some water, make some coffee, and then continue on this shit adventure. Dude, we have so much shit left. Holy fuck. Dude, this is taking forever. It's fine. We are not in a hurry. We don't have anything to do anyway. Make some coffee. Coffee. Oh, only 28 degrees out today. Only. Let's blast off another hero and then go pee and grab the coffee. Let's see. Next, Soul Reaper. I don't know. It's consistently okay. That's about it. Better than E tier, that's for sure. What about D tier? I'd rather have a Soul Reaper than Sapphire. Rather have Soul Reaper than Hag. Which, I don't know about Gauntlet. Nah, I think under Gauntlet because I'd rather have proactive character. Yeah. The proactiveness outweighs the passiveness of Soul Reaper. Well, consistency. But I have it above a Witch. Yeah, that seems fine. Next, Polywoggy. Polydog Priest. I fucking hate this character. I think it's pure garbage. The ultimate is so useless. Your nuke is also fucking garbo. You have a little bit of CC. You have a sheep stick. That's about it. but you can hold someone for a really long time. Yeah, if the enemy team is AFK, great. I don't know. I'd rather have a Karkan than a Polywog. So that means it has to go in E tier. I don't know where. I think I'd rather have a Balfa Magor. I think I'd rather have a Tempest. I'd rather have Poly than a Empath. So I'd rather have a Pred than Poly. I think I'd rather have a Gravekeeper than Poly. Yeah. Above Hammerstorm. That seems okay. Still garbage, but one more. Shadowblade. I don't know this hero. I don't get it. I don't think I've won a game because of this hero or lost a game because of this hero. I don't know. People love it to go their auto-attack dogshit build. I think it's whatever. It's just like every other Mr. Auto-attack. You buy a Ebola spike or a sheep stick and it renders the hero fucking useless. It's a creep. It is pretty bad. It's worse than a Karkan, that's for sure. That means it goes into the E tier. I think I have it above a Deadwood though. Lower than a Balfamagor, yeah. Yeah. Dude, we're blasting them off now. Dude, I'm just gonna take a piss and then grab my coffee and then we keep blasting. Dude, we're popping off. Whew. Now we have coffee and we're gonna blast off the last of them. And then we have our dogshit tier list. Alright, next, Kinesis. I don't know. I think I both underestimate it, but also that other people overestimate it. People build it like retards. I'm gonna go Hurricane's Blade and I'm gonna auto-attack so much and my shield is gonna be insane. I'm gonna be immortal. No, you're not. You're bad. On its own, I think this hero is pretty fucking abysmal. The better heroes the enemy team has, the less shit this hero becomes. So, yeah. If the thought steal worked like Rubik's spell steal in Dota, it would be so much better, but it doesn't. So, and the fact that you only steal the Q, I don't know. I think it's pretty fucking garbage. Probably better than a Karkan, but actually on its own, it's pretty bad. But it's usually only picked when they have the hookers or what, behemoths, so when it's used, it's okay. I think I'd rather have a Soul Reaper than this, yeah. I think I have it above a Witch Slayer. Yeah. D tier. Not the good, not the worst. As I said, I think it's just meh. Not very good. Next, Gunblade. Agility. Carry. That's a F tier. I think it's irredeemably bad. It is garbage. It has a slow. That's about it. I think, yeah, it's slightly better than the Mr. Invis heroes. That's about it. I'd rather have a Lodestone than a Gunblade. What a piece of garbage. It is just bad. Next, Blitz. It's a range hero that can run fast, and it can make other run fast. Well, it's better than a Gunblade, that's for sure, because it can run fast, and it can throw a stun on someone. And it can throw slow in AoE, I think. With ulti, I think. I don't know. Probably better than a puppet. So it has to go into E tier. Better than a Sandraid, sure. I think it has to be worse than a Bubbles, yeah. Better than a Cersei, yeah, I think I'd rather have a Blitz than a Cersei. A piece of garbage, though. Next, Artillery. Now, if I made it sound like Thunderbringer was an oppressive hero, this is the same, except it doesn't prevent wards and vision. But it does infinite more damage. This hero is... Where did I put it? There we go. This is the worst hero in the game. Well, the worst as in to play against, to play with. It is pure cancer. That is the best hero in this game. It has been my 100%, actually it's not 100%, there was one game in the past, I don't know, 1000 games, I did not ban it, because I was AFK. That happened one time, but then luckily someone else banned it, so yeah. It is pure cancer. It has infinite range, it does infinite damage, it just makes for the most boring games fucking ever. It just sits in spawn. That is all it does. What hero is that? Name of it. Artillery. Imagine... Okay, let me just describe it for you then. Imagine Flint Beastwood, but like triple the range of it. And it does... like, I don't know. Yeah, that's just it. Like, Flint Beastwood, but triple the range of it. Maybe even more. I don't even know. It has so much range. You can literally stand in well and defend throne. You cannot lose with it, basically. Maybe you can't win with it, but you cannot lose, and therefore you will bore the enemy team to death. They will concede the game because it's so fucking boring. You just stand in well the entire game. Well, that's not true. You start off the game sitting behind your tower doing infinite damage, and if you unexpectedly would lose the tower or take their tower, you would either keep standing behind your tower or go back to the other tower and stand behind that one until either you lose that tower and then you go to standing in throne. You never cross the river with the hero. You just stand AFK, jerk off. That is all you do. It is cancer. It is so fucking boring. I banned that hero like 99.99999% of the games. It is so boring to play against. The worst hero in the game. Fuck me, it is so boring. Next. Oh, look at that. We have 2 S-tier heroes. But only one of them is a permaban. What does that mean? Thinking. Next. Artesia. I don't know. I think I underestimate it. I want to put it like in E tier, but I actually, like, I think I really, really underestimate it. It's like consistently annoying. I think it has to be at least in D tier. I don't know where though. Maybe even near the top. Because if you get the spells under, it actually does decent damage and you can heal. So it like has some utility. Well, it has more than one purpose. But also, the hero gets so countered if either enemy team just buys 1 or 2 hatchet, or if they have range heroes that attacks the ultimate, but just don't put it where they can attack. That's true, but people can't do that. So, I don't know. It has to be in D tier, but I don't know where. I think probably worse than Kinesis. But how much worse? Yeah, I don't know. I think probably worse than Witch. Simply because the fact you can be more proactive with Witch. Yeah, I think so. But better than Hag because both heroes does like damage, but you have, what do you call it? It's a little bit hard to quote unquote counter, I guess, Artesia. Well, you need to put more effort into doing that. And she has a bit more utility, so yeah, it's not just damage. So yeah, better than Hag, probably worse than Witch, I think. Next, Elonia. This hero is so fucking oppressive. It is so brain dead as well. You just press Q and W off every cooldown. You throw them anywhere you want. Eventually you will hit something, and when you hit them like 2 times, they literally cannot move. And you buy a staff on the hero, and your ultimate gets... I don't know, it is so ridiculous. It has to be way above. It has to be better than A tier. Yeah, I'd say it's better than Flint. Even though Flint can slow siege towers. That is how fucking stupid I think this hero is. I think it's better than Moa. Like, it is so oppressive to play against. It's worse than Bihi. Well, it's probably better than Bihi, to be honest. It's more consistent than a Bihi, but like, you have higher peaks of having big impactful stuff doing with Bihi than with Elonia. But Elonia is more consistent, and it's a range character, so it has to be higher than Bihi. Yeah. Yeah. That's a S tier. Next, Pebbles. Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't know what to do with this hero. Let's be real. I have had lots of Pebbles in my team. I don't know how many of them have straight up won games for me. I have played against it a couple of times, not that many. And I have lost not very many games against it. I think it probably has like the highest peak for carry potential. Let's be real, for winning people games. But it is so easy to counter. And also, when you are getting countered, not even countered, just focused, your impact, unless they over-focus you, your impact will be pretty much 0. I don't know. This hero has like the highest highs, but not the lowest lows, but pretty fucking low lows. And the mediocrity of the hero, I don't know. Higher than E tier. What about D? I think I'd rather have a gauntlet than pebbles. But William, you play pebbles all the time. Yes, that is true. But I don't think I can justify it that much higher. Maybe gauntlet and fish needs to move up. And then maybe put this at the top of this. I don't know. Or maybe... yeah. Probably have a Soul Reaper. Nah. No. Pebbles above Soul Reaper, but I think lower than Gauntlet. But, as I said, this has the potential to have the highest impact of any hero. What hero can have more impact? Nah. It can have, but as I said, it can. Just because it can doesn't mean it have. But yeah. I wonder how many games I have won because I played that character. Like, won strictly because of I play Pupils. I'd say it must be at least half of the games I play Pebbles is like 100%. Simply because I'm having that much impact. But I don't know. There are some games where I literally don't get to do anything. But then, those games, quite often I'm having no impact because the enemy team is, as I said, over-focusing me. So, I don't know, dude. If it would be based on of myself, of my own performance, I'd put it probably in S tier, but as I said, this is pretty much overall what I want on my team or what I would play against. I don't know. All of Wasa's heroes. I don't even know what fucking heroes they have made, so I don't know about that. Next, Riftwalker. I think I underestimate this hero, but I also think people overestimate it. People just play this hero reactively. They just sit and jerk off and do nothing. And you can have so much more impact if you actually try to do something. So I don't know, dude. Better than Kraken. That's for sure. So it has to go in least D tier. If people would just play it more proactively instead of just sitting and jerking off, it would probably be top of D tier. Actually, no. Maybe even... No. It has to be way higher, actually. I'd rather have a Rift than a Gauntlet. Yeah. So, it's C tier at least. We're in C tier. I think I'd rather have it than Plague. Rather than DS and Accursed, yeah. Rather than Key, yes. Rather than Andro, probably. Rather than Voodoo Jester. Yeah. Rather than Hellbringer, yeah. I think above Martyr as well. But I don't think above Monarch. I think that's fine. I think I'd rather have a Monarch than a Rift. if people would, as I said, play Rift more proactively, I think I would put it maybe even in like A tier. Probably, maybe even in S tier. But the fact that people just stand and jerk off with the hero makes it so much more manageable to play against and predictable to play against, and yeah, I think it's not that good. I mean, it's C tier is still pretty good. Like, if I would get a team with 4 C tier or above heroes, I would be pretty happy. So, next, Panda. Boy oh boy oh boy. Garbage hero. It is like the ultimate pred counter. So it's a counter to a useless hero. Great. That means it has to be best case scenario. Useless. I think I'd rather have Panda than a puppet. Rather Panda than a Legio. What about Golden Veil? I'd rather have a Bubbles, that's for sure. So I think just having the range. Nah, I think Golden Veil just being a range hero is better than having a Panda. Yeah. E is Borken in midwars. If that's your Bramble says this for sure. E is Borken. If you think Bramble's best ability is his E, then I don't know what to say. That is by far his weakest ability, but sure. But yeah, Bramble. Let's see. It is a brain dead hero, not gonna lie. It is above D tier, that is for sure. I'd rather have a Bramble than Midas. So it has to be at least B tier. It has to be. There we go. I think under Prisoner. Above Defiler. That seems right. A minimum. Nah. I think Glad is still better. Like, I think I much rather play with a Prisoner than playing against a... Wait, how does this work? I'm fucking stupid. I would be much happier with having a Prisoner on my team and playing against a Bramble than the other way around. I'd rather have a Rhapsody or a Pearl on my team than a Bramble. But William, it has infinite scaling potential, true. But I'd say at most like 2 out of 100 games is decided of, and that, as I said, at most 2 out of 100 games are decided from hashtag carry potential / endgame scaling or whatever the fuck you want to say. Now, if Bramble had, let's see, lower cooldown ultimate, or the ultimate did more damage or something, I think the hero would be so much better. Like, the fact that his ultimate, dude, this is so stupid. The fact that Bramble's ultimate has almost twice the cooldown of Riftwalker ultimate. It is mind-blowing, because the Rift ultimate is so much better than Bramble's ulti. It is retarded. But I still think Bramble is way better than Rift. Because the area is so tanky, it has so much utility. And if you focus it, you pretty much lose. I don't know. If you ignore it, you pretty much also lose. I don't know. It is Kinda stupid, to be honest. I don't know what to say. The Q is pretty garbo, but also pretty good. I don't know, dude. You can't... I don't know. It's hard to be caught off it, but when it gets value, it gets so much value. Usually. The W is so fucking stupid, it's unbelievable. Like, it heals so much. It grants unit walking for everything on the trail. That is pretty strong. And it gives a bit of velocity, which is kinda okay. But the healing part of the W is just so fucking stupid. And the E, the passive, as I said, I think it's the weakest of the abilities. But William, if you have staff and you have 1 billion assist, your tank can do damage. True. But you're never gonna buy a staff on Bramble. Never. Actually, not true. I think I bought staff with Bramble once or twice. Because there are so many items, like you just go utility on the hero, so you can actually do something. Utility / snack. Because utility allows you to be proactive and do stuff. Tank allows you to be brain dead, and if they focus you, you will heal your team with so much. I don't know, dude. It is pretty good hero. And it's, as I said, really brain dead. If the ultimate would just have lower cooldown, I think the hero would be so much better. Like, if the cooldown went from, what is it now? I think it's 120, 180. I think? It's kind of sad, I don't know, considering how much I play the hero. But still. If it went from that to, like, I don't know, 80, 70, 60 or something like that, or maybe even less, I think the hero would be so much better. Next, Ravenor. I don't know. Probably higher than E tier, but still pretty bad. I think I'd rather have Ravenor than a Sapphire, that's for sure. I don't know about Emerald Warden versus Ravenor. I think I'd rather have Emerald Warden. Yeah. So, there we go. I don't know what to say. A Bola Spike and the hero is pretty useless. So, I don't know. Yeah, but William, you can buy Shrunken Head. True. Wow, great. Next, Prophet. This hero. I've always thought it's kinda garbage. But recently I've had some games where I've actually noticed, like, this hero might not be that garbage. It's higher than E tier, that's for sure. Probably at the high up on D tier. I think I'd rather have a Prophet than Pebbles on average. But I think I'd rather have a Gauntlet than Prophet. Yeah? It does a lot of damage. It has a little bit of healing, and yeah. I think it's a pretty good hero, to be honest. I think I've underrated it. But also because people just runs it down within before recently. So yeah, I don't know. Next, Rally. I don't know, dude. I think it's pretty good, but I don't know. Simple to counter. If this was old Rally, when there was literally no counter to his compel, you could use it at any time on anything. He would be probably at least A tier, but now, I don't know. Probably here in E tier somewhere. I think I rather... I don't know. He does damage. He's a kinda cook hero, but he's melee. I don't know, dude. Above not Grinex, Drillex, I think. Well, below Drillex, fuck me. But I think I'd rather have a Karken than that hero. I think. Next, Oogie. This hero, I don't know. It is garbage. But it is like a worse version of Armadon. Like a way worse version than Armadon. It doesn't tank as much. It doesn't do as much damage. It doesn't do as consistent damage. But it's like, if you don't have anything to counter him, it's like you can't ignore him and you can't focus him. So I don't know, dude. It's a melee creep. It has to go somewhere in E tier. I think I'd rather have a Balfagor. But I think I'd rather have a Oogie than Shadowblade. Yeah, I don't know. It's like a spell ghetto version of Armadon. I think that's about it. Next, Solstice. Boy oh boy oh boy. If it was the old version of midwars, where he could at least farm the jungle from minute 0, I think I would put it slightly less dog shit. But now, I think it's worse than Ara. I'd rather have Ara. So then what? I'd rather have a dog shit bushwhack. What about Revenant? Yeah. I think I'd rather have a Solstice and Lodestone, because I think it's easier to get value from a Solstice. Yeah. What a piece of garbage. Next, Riptide. It's a fucking fish. This is worse than the Invis dog shit hero. I'd rather have a Berserker. I'd rather have a Succubus that's inting. I'd rather have a drunken dog shit. I think I'd rather have a Riptide than Silhouette. Because this can slow and silence, I think. But it also feeds. Nah, it has to go below. I'd rather have a dog. Because when it feeds, it can hit a stun. This cannot stun when it feeds. So I think for that reason it has to be worse than Pier. Better than Blood Hunter. Nah. I think I'd rather have a Blood Hunter. What about Swiftblade then? When Swiftblade runs on in and feed, it does a bit of damage. This, when it runs in and feed, doesn't really do anything. I think I'd rather have Swift. Yeah, no, I'd rather have a Zephyr. There we go. But I think I have Fish above Dark Lady. Holy shit, what a piece of garbage. Ay, 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 ay. Next, Moira. Oh boy. I think this hero is garbage. Trash. I think it's so bad. You can take someone's mana, and probably in 49 out of 50 cases or so, it is impactless. Because by the time you take someone's mana, they have done everything they want to do. So, in other words, it doesn't matter. Like, the best case scenario for this hero is what? They have a parallax, and you press mana. As soon as he ultis, you take his mana. That's like the best case scenario for this hero. What else? The ultimate, I think it's pure trash. The stun is pretty fucking garbage. And the illusion just feeds. in most cases. So yeah, I think this is a tragic fucking hero. I'd rather have a Karkan. So then what? I'd rather have a Rally. I think I'd rather have a Moraxus. Rather Balfagor, that's for sure. What about Ugi? Rather a Ugi. Yeah. There we go. Wait. No, I think I'd rather have a Tempest. I think something like this. Yeah. There we go. There we go. I'd rather have a Tempest than a fucking Moira. A piece of shit. Such a useless hero. I have never seen a game being won or lost because of Moira. Tragic piece of garbage. Alright, next. Tarot. This hero. I think it's really bad. It becomes a range creep if someone buys a Sand Scepter. It becomes a range creep. Yeah, but William, it's a range creep with a what? Rift Shard. Yeah, that's about it. It becomes a range creep with a Rift Shard if someone buys a Sand Scepter. I don't know. Somewhere here, I guess. I think I'd rather have a Hag than a Tarot. And the fucking... The bond, I don't know what it's called. When you bit connect someone. You grief so many displacement abilities from your teammate with it. I think I'd rather have a Faro. I think I'd rather have a Glacius. I think it's so bad. I think I'd rather have a Emerald Warden. I'd rather have a Slither. Either it's top of E tier or bottom of D tier. Yeah, I don't know, it doesn't matter. I'd rather have it than a Luna, yeah. Top of E tier, wow, what a great hero. It's so brain dead, and it's so bad. You buy a Sand Scepter against it, and it's... You delete 2 of its abilities. Wow, great. Then it's a... As I said, a range hero with Rift Shard, and it has some balls. Great, wow. Next. Soul Stealer. This is a tragic piece of garbage, unusable. It has no strengths in midwars. In regular games, it's, oh, you farm fast. Now, it's, and you can be a rat. Great. Best abilities to have in midwars. I'd rather have a dog than a Soul Stealer, because a dog can stun. I'd rather have a... Do I rather have a Blood Hunter? Yeah, because it can force someone to stand still. I think it's better than Swift. Blood Hunter, better than Soul Stealer. Holy shit, what a piece of garbage. Jesus. Next, Corrupted. I don't know, dude. Corrupted Disciple. I think I'm gonna... It has to be at least D tier. I think it's better than Tarot because you build it kinda tanky. And it kinda counters like tanky-ish heroes slash melee heroes slash kiteable heroes slash... Yeah. And you don't really need to build damage. You just need to survive with the hero. So I think it has to be decently high in D tier. I'd rather have CD than Sapphire. I think I'd rather have Flux than Corrupted. Yeah. Yeah. Next, Kane. Kane. It's a melee creep that can force someone to attack you. Great. I don't know. It's kinda like a way worse version of Gauntlet. You have a get to hook that has 0 range, but it's AoE. Wow, great. You have a ultimate that you can use on carry characters, great. You have a passive that you can use on carry characters to prevent them from doing damage, great. But yeah, I think it's pretty fucking abysmal. Probably better than F tier heroes, but I don't know, E tier. Probably better than Panda. I think I'd rather have a Draconis. No, rather have Kane over a Draconis. Over a Kronos, probably. I don't know, Apex. Actually, nah. I think I'd rather have a Apex than Kane. Yeah. Next, Chlamydia. I don't know about this hero. I think it's better than Tarot. Because you can't buy a Sand Scepter and the hero is useless. It's a range creep with some caveats. It's like you have an ultimate that you can zone / isolate people. That is kind of okay. It doesn't really do any damage. Well, it can, but rarely gets any value from the damage portion of it. Your passive is kind of whatever. You have a get to suction that can get... You can do some kinda get to combos. So it's better than Tarot. I think it's better than Tarot. So then what? I think I'd rather have that than Sapphire. So what? I think... Yeah, I think because you can be more proactive, I think I'd rather have it than over Corrupted. What about Kinesis? I think I'd rather have it than Witch. But I don't know about Kinesis. Yeah, I think below Kinesis is okay-ish. Next, Deadlift. Oh boy, dude, this hero. I think it's so bad. People think it's so good. Okay, so this hero needs an item for 4,200 gold to be usable. Okay, you need a staff for this hero to not be garbage. And when you have a staff, the enemy team needs a 2,300 gold item, a Sand Scepter, to be useful Deadlift. So you have one hero that needs a 4,200 gold item to be usable, and then on the other side, to counter that, you need a item that costs almost half of that to hard counter the hero. Like, it has basically one ability. You can steal. You have DK from Dota. That's about it. Your ultimate is useless. Best case scenario of ultimate is if someone dies in a shit, well, I say shit position, but shit position and is not getting camped. If one person dies, you can rest them. If you rest more than one person, it is usually fucking garbage. If you rest mid-fight, it's garbage. It's like you just feed more gold than XP. It is so bad. The ultimate is garbage. Yeah, I think this hero is it's a melee creep that can steal strength. It's a way worse version than Armadon. It is a way worse version of Armadon. So it should be at least around the same as a Oogie Where did I put Oogie? Oogie. E tier. I think it's better than Tarot. Simply because it is not the agility dogshit hero. It has a bit of a tanky presence, so it has to go at least in D tier. But I think it's really bad. People overestimate this piece of garbage so much. One Sand Scepter and the hero is pretty bad. If you have two or a 1 and a nullifier or something, like, the hero becomes irrelevant. No impact whatsoever. So what? I think I'd rather have a Blacksmith because it can stun. I'd rather have an Emerald Warden because it's fucking annoying. Rather have a Ravenor. I'd rather have this over a Sapphire though. But yeah. Bottom of D tier. What a piece of shit. Next. Parallax. Like, the hero is... It does a lot of damage. It's squishy as fuck, but it has mobility, so I don't know, dude. You can't really do anything with the hero alone. Like, I'd say it's pretty bad. But where type of bad? I'd say it's better than Tarot, because it doesn't get hard counter by a Sand Scepter. So at least in D tier. Where in D tier? I'd rather have a Soul Reaper than a... that one at least. But I think I have Parallax above a Chlamydia? Yes. What about Kinesis? No, I think, because Kinesis can... He has a little bit of CC, so yeah. Above Chlamydia. Yeah. Next, Scrap. Holy hell. This hero is abysmal. It's a range creep. I think it's worse than Puppet. And Puppet is bad. But I think it's probably better than Rampusha and Elec, simply because it's a range. The ultimate is garbage. But yeah. Worse than Puppet. Well, at least that it's at the top of F tier. Great. Nitro. Oh boy. A range hero. That's a creep. I don't even know what this hero does. All I know is it ints your team. It pushes people away. That's about it. So into the F tier it goes. It is abysmal. I'd rather have Mr. Invis than this. I'd rather have Sir Blazington. Yeah. Above Berserker, below Blazington. That seems okay. I'd rather have a Berserker. Yeah. Nah, I think... Yeah. There we go. Yeah, I did stupid. Next, Klingklot. Klingis. Clingy boy. This hero. Dude, if the ultimate would just have shorter cooldown, I think this hero would be usable. But the ultimate has such a long cooldown. It has to go in E tier somewhere. It's pretty garbage. I think it is better than Oogie, but worse than Balfa, yeah. Yeah. Next, Shelly Boy. I think, unironically, this hero is pretty bad. Like, I don't know why people ban it. I have never considered even coming close to banning it. It is just a bit annoying. So, best case scenario, it's better than Tarot, because it doesn't get hard count by 2,000, 2.3k gold. So, in D tier, I think I'd rather have it than Gauntlet because of vision. So, top of D tier at least. I'd rather have it than Plague. Nah, I actually think I'd rather have a Plague than Shelly. Because people just runs it down so much with the Shelly boy. I don't know. Like, I think people overestimate the Zero so much. I don't think it's that good. Okay, if it was pre-nerf, when you could jump into the shell when you were stunned and when you could insta-roll and all that, I would place it probably at least top of B tier, at least. But now, I think it's not really bad, but compared to then, it's really bad. So, top of D tier. I think that's okay. I don't think... Nah. 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 Top of D tier. There we go. Next. What is this called? Ikkor. I think this hero is garbage. Like, it is a cook hero, and I think it's probably one of the worst cook heroes. So, I think it's worse than DS. So, at best, it's lower than DS. I think rather have Slither. What about Tarot? Either bottom of D tier. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I don't know. I think it's pretty bad. Maybe the pre-nerf was a bit better, but I still always thought it's pretty garbage. Next, Adrenaline. I think this hero is garbage. Not gonna lie. The most impact this hero can has is it bursts your fucking eardrums and you have to mute the in-game sound. That's the best thing this hero can do. It is so bad. It's just annoying and it's just noise. That is all it is. It doesn't do damage. It doesn't really have what do you call it? It doesn't really have utility. It just doesn't do anything. Yeah, but sometimes you can pull someone in. Yeah, other times you just run in and feed. Great, good hero. I think it's garbage. It's better than Puppet. I think I'd rather have a Panda and Legionnaire. Yeah. There you go. Down in the shitter. Next. Vindicator. Great. I think everyone knows where that go. It's a range creep. Down in the S tier. Oh yeah, that's a permaban. I almost forgot. The hero is just so fucking retardedly brain dead. You can press Q and disarm people. Great. So it's good against Mr. Agility auto attack carries. Great. And we all know everybody loves those. So, that's good. What else? It has a book that silences and slow in AoE. That's good. But William, it gets countered by a hatchet. True. How many buys hatchet? Oh, right. Almost no one. Oh, yeah. And it prevents heroes that relies on spell from playing the game. And what happens when a hero that needs to do something can't do something? Yeah. A non-factor. Great. And it can auto-attack and do damage. Great. And what about the ultimate? Maybe that's something bad. Let's see. If something happens, you don't think about it, you press it, and you prevent 5 players from playing the game. Ha! That's pretty good! And it's almost like it's pure cancer to play against, because you spend like half the game not playing the game because the one hero is preventing you from playing the game. Wow. Oh yeah. So what do we have in double S tier? We have Artillery, a permaban. We have Vindicator, a permaban. And then we have Thunderbringer, a almost permaban. If you had 3 bans each, those would be my 3 permabans. Too bad now I only have 2. Feels bad, man. But yeah, in that order. Artillery, Vindicator, and then Thunderbringer. Then what? Next, Nymph. Nymphora, that's the last one. Then we are done, so. Nymph, where do we put this? Nymphora. It's a cook hero. That's... well, it's not really a cook hero. Well, it's a semi-cook hero. I think it's better than Soul Reaper. It's probably better than Shell Shock. Yeah, it is. Because it's just consistently going to be useful. While Shell Shock, as I said, they quite often runs it down. I think it's better than DS because it's more consistent. And it enables heroes that require mana to do more. So yeah, better than DS. Probably better than Andro, yeah. Better than Martyr, absolutely. Better than Monarch? Yes. Better than Midas? Yes. Better than Magnus? Probably, to be honest. Yeah. Better than Pyro? Yes. Better than Defiler? Yes. Better than Bramble? I don't know. Both yes and no. Now you can be more proactive with Bramble, so that has to be... Yeah. Elec really F tier. I think he is good in midwars. Wow. I wonder what one could do against a hero that can only do something if he holds someone. Let's see. Can you prevent someone from using a channeling ability? I think a lot of heroes can prevent that. So it's a melee creep. Great. A glorified melee creep with a purge. Great. That's about it. Yeah. Is there anything I would like to change? S tier checks out. Well, SS tier, yes. S tier. Devil probably. Tort has to be the yeah. Done that. Yeah. Checks out. A. Yes. B. Yes. C. Anything I would like to change? I don't know about Andro and Key, to be honest. I want to say Andro is better than where I put her, but the problem is people just go their dogshit Aggie carry dogshit build. So maybe I should even put it down, to be honest. Yeah, I think for that reason it just has to go down. It has to go into D tier. I think I'd rather have a Shelly Boy than Andro. I think I'd rather have a fish than Andro. What about Gauntlet? Yes. Pebbles? No. Yeah. Yeah. I think Andro over Pebbles. Yeah. Next, Voodoo Jester. What about Key? Nah. Yeah, I think that's fine. D tier. Anything I'd like to change? No. E tier. Yeah. E tier. Luna Tarat. Yeah. I think this is... I think that's it. Oh yeah, and by the way, these are my subjective opinions of this in this following order, based on quite a lot of games. But William, you are a random scrub. That is true. But also, I'd say probably one of the highest ranking dogshit rating midwars players. And probably the only midwars player that has not been 5 stacking to get above 2k rating. And when I say 5 stacking, I mean cringe 5 stacking, because holy shit. All I've done is duo to 2k plus. So yeah. And yeah, I'd say this is my subjective, pretty accurate opinion. And we have it. Yeah. I think Valkyrie is by far the worst hero in midwars. I think it's useless. Beyond useless. That is the takeaway of this tier list. Valkyrie is beyond useless. It is so trash. And artillery is the worst cancerous piece of garbage there is. Yeah. And with that, I think we are done with this tier list. Yep. Eskatka. Now what? Kolla om det är spot. At spot. Norge spot. Aj. Or is there anything? Any questions? Or anything that stands out to anyone? Let me know. Because I'm gonna kissa jävel.